Yes, viewers, you should know, under Bianca, we have to put an absorbent pad when she gets too wet.
Not true. It's one of those, like, when you set your dishes on. I don't know why you set it here. I don't know why you do that.
The cat hair.
Okay. But, yeah. It's like when you have wet dishes, you set it on this mat.
Goblin House Studios.
Welcome to our actual play tabletop podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 43 of our actual play tabletop podcast. I'm Matt, and I play Shrimp Stomp.
I'm Lilathia, and I play Bianca.
I'm Jojo, and I play Ninx.
I'm Spook Jam, and I play Galliot Delaric.
Hey everyone, I'm Cody, and I play Thornton Stronghollow.
I'm the Adam, and I play Game Master. Alright. It is the early afternoon of day 13. And the party had just spoken to Tagashi, one of the village elders, who was insistent on doing something about the sea bandit Okashi and his minions who were plaguing the area. And as the party here has entered Ronwin and already raised some hell, Tagashi's convinced that this is the moment. This is the only moment they have to do something about these guys now that these powerful adventurers from Ramos are here. And are already starting a conflict with the Yakuza that the Yakuza might lose. More specifically, they've been told that there's several gambling dens that have been set up by a man named Gojo that's further corrupting Ronwin and kind of dragging it down during these dark, desperate times. Shrimp Stomp, in the last episode, he received katana from Thoradin that he went through a bit of a ritual and attuned it to Umaira. He's very proud of that now. Well, first of all, I'd like to give you all 40 experience for some of the things you did in the past 2 episodes that I didn't get to.
Ooh, level up.
61.
I am officially under 200 to go, though.
How much XP do
Under
you need to
300
level up?
900.
Yeah, I've got, like, less than 100 to go. I've had less than 100. I'm at 861.
I'm at 636.
I'm at 5.
Understandable.
831.
591. Or 595.
Those numbers shouldn't be that different.
I know that Spook Jam gets a lot for his quips.
You've gotten a lot of 10 experience at a time for quips.
Yeah.
I'll be at 715 after.
Yeah, that your mom
Did I
joke
know
was a lot of
math
XP.
correctly one time?
I think
That's
the last
way too
time,
low.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the last time that he gave like a decent number of.
Must have missed that. Let me
I
check.
remember one of the last times that I got some experience points for is whenever they were healing Shrimp Stomp and I put my finger in one of the holes that was closing up.
So you missed the battle before that and all that experience. So you should absolutely have more than they
I
lost.
know. So I said I must have mathed incorrectly.
Yeah, because, like, how do you only have 500?
I have no
I was-
idea.
Like, I was back in 500s, like,
Back
when...
in 1935.
Okay, how
we
much
were
does
just
Thoradin
starting out
have?
on the beach.
831.
How much does Shrimp Stomp have?
636.
Yeah, I'm at 860.
So I knew at one point in time I was farther ahead XP-wise than everybody. So I know I missed something.
Probably I'm at...
You don't need to stay out of Leilathia's.
Sounds like somewhere I missed about 200 points.
You should Except for Lelathia, who missed that battle, you should all have almost at least as much as Thoradin.
Gordon's like, yeah, I'm just...
I don't know. I'll just drop 200 on mine.
Yeah, I put mine at 298, 295, or 795.
Okay.
That puts me almost at 8.
Yeah, I'm at 836 now. Whoopsie.
I'm at 715.
Now, there's no way that I, Thoradin, can have less experience than the main character, Shrimpstomp.
All right, so y'all are in an inn called Katagana's. Tagashi and his man left. They were going to go get a map of the town that I believe Thoradin requested.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all were going to brainstorm some way to go about fixing things. And there's kind of a hustle and bustle in the inn as they're getting ready for the day and all the chaos of the night before. And they're all kind of whispering amongst each other about what's going on in the town. And these interesting characters who've shown up and are starting to kind of shake up the local environment here. Some are excited that things might change for the better. Some are worried. But what are y'all going to do first? I believe you've already eaten. You've been fed well by the townspeople.
Aye.
Well, so Shrimpstomp will just be kind of like lovingly holding his sword as he wanders around and going throughout the day. Go up to, I guess when we're ready to start plotting, he's going to come up to Thoradin and be like,
All right, so what's the plan?
Well, first I believe we need to get those maps before he can come up with anything concrete.
He said he just needed a little bit of time to get all that material together.
But I say we take this Gojo character first.
Take him where?
On a date?
Take him out.
Take him to hell.
Yeah, it's time to start actually killing people on purpose.
What do you mean did we start doing that?
You mean we can't kill him on accident anymore?
No more accidental fights. On purpose fights now.
We can't defend ourselves. We actually have to start attacking people.
Yeah, I like it whenever a fight
Well-
comes to us. It gives me time to smoke more Sky Thistle.
We
Well-
are defenders of this town now, so you can still call it self-defense, basically.
It's proactive self-defense.
So, in other words, we are, I'm trying to think of how to, I had it in my head and it went,
An old.
we are bringing things more into balance.
Aye, there's an old dwarven saying: "The best defense is a good offense."
It's time to be heroes.
What's
sounds
offense and
familiar.
defense?
That's what my captain used to say when we were playing dodgeball.
I have no idea what offense and defense are.
Okay, so you know what defense is. You know what defense is.
Being defensive.
You know when you
Protecting
defend.
yourself.
Yeah, you defend
Okay.
yourself. Yes. Well, it's the opposite of that.
Attacking. Offense.
But that would the Earth Mother may not like that.
It's okay. Myra doesn't like it either, but I got her sword, so it's okay.
Okay.
Well, then
He's got the
Your-
holy boob sword.
your Earth Mother will have to just get over it.
What is the good? What is the good of us doing this?
Well, it
What's the good of us
rids
not?
this city of, or this town of very dangerous criminals
Who attacked you in the middle of the
who
night.
attacked us in the middle of the night, mind you, when you weren't there.
I'm sorry that I wasn't fucking there, Thoradin. I thought that you could
Whoa,
hold the fort.
cursing?
Hey, I did a good job.
Shrimp
you
Stomp almost
got
died.
Shrimp Stomp killed.
I almost got Shrimp Stomp killed.
Yeah, didn't you blind somebody and call him a bitch and shit? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shrimp Stomp did just fine. No thanks to you.
Look, I came back and I shoved shit down Shrimp Stomp's throat. Shrimp Stomp.
What?
I even got to put a finger in one of his wounds as it was healing.
Yeah, to be fair,
That's,
she fed me 5 days worth of freaking good berries. I've never been so full.
Insert dirty joke here.
But I believe we're getting off topic.
Yeah, where's the maps? That guy said he would be right back.
He'll be here when he gets here. But I believe we need to take out this Gojo character first. Pump him with him for
Venom? Are we pumping him with venom?
Pump him full of venom. All right. I believe we should take out this Gojo character first. Pump him for the information that he has on this Okashi, and then we'll get rid of him.
Lealthia's never really tortured anybody. She'd like to give it a shot.
Oh! Now you're for this.
What a flip-flop.
Well, they did say that it was going to get rid of criminals that were here, and as soon as they said that, I said I was in.
Oh.
And if we're trying to get information that will help...
Who are you talking to?
I'm not sure.
She's trying to defend herself and make it sound like it's not
This is
arousing.
the conversation I'm having inside my head.
Okay, God.
Well, while we're waiting, how do you guys feel about disguises?
We should all swap costumes.
I have 2 extra costumes in my backpack and a disguise kit.
What did we traveling circus?
Yeah.
Thornton, you and I should switch.
Switch
I get
armor.
to wear the mushroom hat.
Mushroom head does not come off.
It doesn't?
Is it your brain?
Is it stuck to you?
Yes.
Did you like super
Yeah.
glue it
Ooh,
on?
it's part of your body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
I didn't know that.
Could you
So
feel
whenever...
it?
Oh, wait, no, didn't Shrimp Stomp grab you by the hand? He didn't grab you by the mushroom.
I've been grabbed by the hat several times, and
It
has
just
yet to.
stays. It
It
stays
just
on.
stays.
Can
Like
you
it's
feel
grown
it?
to
Like,
your
what if-
body,
what if
or
we
it
touch
grew
it?
out of your body?
Probably grown out of my.
Ew.
Do you have
Ew.
any wounds? Have you ever gotten wounds on there?
No.
If someone like cuts it up, what if we like souffle it?
Could you eat yourself?
Why?
I mean, I was thinking just a frontal
sauteed it.
assault, but
Why would you assault me? I'm sorry, I couldn't. I could not resist.
I don't know. I'm starting to get the urge.
Well, I mean, if we've got a lot of these gambling dens to cover, there's going to be a lot of people in there. I don't think we can take frontal assaults over and over again. We might need a better tactic.
No, that's why we find the one he's at. We figure that out, and then we assault it.
I don't want to split up.
Oh, we're not going to split up.
No, we're all going to.
We're gonna go to the
going
one he's
together.
at.
But we'll have to go and find the one that he's at.
That's what the maps are for.
Is
Yes.
he just going to tell us on the map which ones he's at?
No, we're going to have to
don't know.
visit
The
each
one
and
he's going,
figure out
the one
his
he's most like.
schedule.
The elder. What was his name?
Tagashi.
I was going to say.
sorry.
It's like, what was his name? The Tagashi.
Takashi?
Didn't experience that entertained me. Dulcinora speaks up. Maybe we could find a Yakuza. Take him captive and make him tell us.
I like
That's a good
that
idea.
idea.
We can find
But would
one
he just
alone.
tell anyone where he's going to be?
We have ways of making him talk.
The torture. Lealthia really
Women love torture.
Didn't we knock one out instead of killing them? Didn't we do non-lethal damage to one of the guys that attacked us?
I may or may not have
I
accidentally
don't think
killed him.
that-
Yeah, I
That's
bonked
right.
someone and he stabbed him.
You stepped on a broken leg, that's right.
Yeah.
And he
Let
died.
out.
Yeah.
And he died.
Stabbed him with his feet knives.
Jeez, cut your toenails, Thorin.
Well,
Poison damage?
it's less that and more of me stomping his broken knee.
It was more of the stomping action, I think, that did it.
Speaking of poison damage, if Shrimp Stomp spits in someone's wound, would it deal poison damage?
Just immediate
No,
sepsis.
but it would deal. I think it would when they get infected, it would deal the poison status.
Interesting.
It just immediately goes septic.
So we're just waiting on this guy to come back.
We should play rock, paper, scissors.
I believe he said that. You know what? That's fine.
We can play rock, paper, scissors?
No. After a while, Tagashi hobbles back with that man, and he's got a scroll case in his under his arm, and across the table he unfurls it, and there's a little map of the town. It's kind of crude, and it's got new buildings added in by hand later, and Tagashi begins going over it with you. And he points out that there are 3 main places in the town where the Yakuza really congregate. One is called Moreno's, and it seems to be a brothel. One is nearby called the Lucky Star, and it's a gambling den. And on the other side of town is an old inn that was bought and totally repurposed into a combination of those different. You can find anything at the Green River. That's what it's called, the Green River. Tagashi says, Gojo could be there, but we don't know. He's very private.
You don't know his privates? What?
He's a very private person.
Oh. Secretive. Okay.
He has no desire to interact with the people here. He wants to be surrounded in luxury. Don't know. What's worse, there are many abandoned homes in Ronwen that people have left. Yakuza will just squat in those houses for a night to have a
So he
Have
likes
the
to be
drinks
surrounded in nice things, but every once in a while he'll do that.
No, I mean the Yakuza in general.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not just him. It's like
they can be anywhere.
troop.
So you've got Lucky Star, which is just 2 blocks away. Marino's is down by the docks, the brothel. And the Green River is on the other side of town, the eastern side. So it's totally opposite side that y'all have entered this town by.
You're very well.
Tagashi also reveals that he has sent word to nearby villages and towns that soon they might strike the sea bandits, so for them to send help.
Are there other places where, like maybe smaller, but they're still filled with the Yakuza?
I think the smallest place would be one of these abandoned houses.
Yeah.
Yes, that at the smallest. And here in Katagana's, which is a nice inn, there was Yakuza there when you got here, and y'all had a bad interaction. So there's other real minor, couple little minor taverns besides this one as well that might have Yakuza there too. They're basically spread around wherever they want to go, is what it sounds like to you.
Gotcha.
Well, I say we get a little active and go to one of these abandoned houses. first.
I'm with you.
Take them out, get whatever information we can.
With a piece of charcoal, Tagashi marks several buildings in the area, all abandoned now. Their owners fled Ronwin when the curse happened. So you have plenty of targets.
And I have a mushroom that we could slip somebody to knock them out.
Slip somebody. Shove it down their throat.
Here, just eat this mushroom. This random mushroom I'm giving you.
I mean, she
Slice
does.
it up and put it in their stew.
Yes.
She does manage to give people all kinds of. She does manage to give people little mushrooms and things that we've literally watched them like. Thank you. They just eat them right then and there. So I really don't think.
I don't even think one person has actually consumed one in front of you.
Yeah.
I think most of them are like, oh.
Put it in a pocket or
That's
something.
nice.
That's nice.
I was talking about more like make a stew or something and hide it in it.
She would.
They're just
She
gonna
goes to
eat
the back
mystery
for the
food
stew
from
for the
us?
whole restaurant. Everybody.
Knock
No.
everybody
Well,
out.
we,
No witnesses.
we go to the gambling den because everyone's drinking there, and you find somebody who has an umbrella in their drink, and you replace it with a mushroom.
Mm. Mm.
You have umbrellas in their drinks?
I would assume so.
We're going.
This is one of those
We're
places.
going. We're going to one of those places. Okay.
If not, then we go to the brothel. And we send Thoradin in after a lady takes a guy up, because he won't be wearing anything, and he can just...
You won't be wearing nothing.
Wait, what?
Number 5.
And he just
Yeah. I mean, that's what it sounds like when I listen in.
looks like Thornton's gonna be doing something.
Hey!
Thornton's
Thornton's
actually
getting
been
red.
hooking up with random dudes.
Oh my gosh.
Just like Final Fantasy VII, where just Thoradin has to dress up as a woman.
It was
Oh,
actually his
man.
wife's like final request. She wrote down final wishes and said, "Please have all the sex I wish I could have had." And he interpreted it completely wrong.
Oh.
he just
I get it.
undressing. All right, guys, come on.
Hello there, big man.
Sad widower noises.
You like what you see.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, just wait till we get to the brothel scene of the next carnival episode. One shot.
Oh.
Oh, you mean when Thoradin actually does become murder hobo?
The only-
Are you gonna have more dragon claws?
more counting for Shrimp Stomp.
Yeah. The name of that episode is Clown Pussy.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Not the clownosi.
Not
I like that name better.
you could call it Clissy if you wanted.
Clissy.
But no, I say we go to one of these places and crash their little drinking party.
I'm all for that.
Make everybody smoke instead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Smokes.
that'll do it.
I'm just gonna like point to one of the random like nearby abandoned homes on the map. I say we start with this one.
Okay.
I'm in.
All right. Okay.
Well, Mr. Tagashi, we're Tagashi,
Tagashi.
whatever you say. We're off.
He bows slightly. We will prepare as well.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my warhammer and
All right.
Let's do it.
It's the afternoon.
Woo woo.
Bianca's like, hold on, guys.
Her necklace is always packed.
Okay.
Just her necklace just pulls out like a little Glock, little tiny Glock.
So the first home that's been abandoned isn't far from here. And as you make your way to it, this one is in town. And it's not boarded up or anything. It's just empty. It has a sliding door that's closed. And how do you go about it? Do you sneak up on it, or do you just slide on in.
How many doors are there?
There's one front door and one back door, and several shuttered windows.
Well, first, I want to gonna go ahead and see if I can't hear anything coming from inside. I imagine, if people are in there drinking and having a good old time, it'll.
Well, it's late morning, early afternoon, so they're probably all asleep and hungover. If that's what they were doing,
At the very
right
least,
before. More vulnerable.
So I am going to.
He's the star of the
Does a
camera
14
right now.
reveal anything?
You don't hear anything in this place.
All right.
I'm going to motion that I'm going to sneak around to the back
Okay.
to cover both entrances. To do a stealth roll. Stealth. That's an 18.
Okay, no one seems to react to your presence. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go ahead and it's like, all right, let's do this.
Okay.
And I'm just like open up the front door.
You open it up, and light from outside kind of penetrates in. Like most Muri houses, it doesn't have a whole lot of furniture. There's a lot of open spaces. 2 big rooms. You don't see anyone, but you see a lot of junk on the floor. There's a few kind of sleeping pallets that have been brought out. There's an empty jug. Bunch of food waste and junk around the fire pit. There's no one in here right now, but someone has squatted in it in the past few days.
I think when I hear the front door open, I'm going to step inside as well, through the back.
Okay, you can see Thoradin through a partition in the wall.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move in, kind of start searching the place for anything of use.
It looks like there's several just household objects that were left behind. Most of it was packed up and taken away, but certain little things. You don't see anything particularly of value.
All right. Well, it looks like this is a bust.
Oh man.
There's
On to the
several.
next.
There's many of them in town.
Just open up the map. All right, let's go to this one, the closest one to us.
Okay.
Just gonna.
Okay. You begin to heading towards the other one, which is also in town. Everyone make a perception check.
Oh, that is a big fat 22.
Nice.
Dirty.
Dirty.
What's the
Dirty
number?
22.
I took off my glasses.
Mine's an 11.
18.
There's 17.
I got a 13.
Okay.
A 19.
Absolutely. So a few of you here down an alleyway, not far, like one street over in an alley, you hear a scuffle. You hear a bunch of feet on the stone and some, not quite yelling, but some aggressive words. So it sounds like there's a conflict one street over in an alleyway.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's go.
Okay.
Let's go see what it is. And I'm gonna go.
You cross the street and you see a few arrows just laying in the street. Leilathia, make a perception check. Put on your glasses.
It's a 4.
It hurts my headphones.
Oh, okay.
It's a full 4.
4
A
plus
full
The
4.
1.
so 5.
5.
Okay.
Sorry. I haven't smoked enough yet.
That's alright.
Clearly. As you go further down the street towards this alley, you see that there is a bow laying in the street as well. It's made of a bluish wood. That is the bow that Eversair Greycloak was carrying.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
There's a little drop of blood nearby too.
Is that the gentleman that I...
Yeah, your boyfriend's been
Yeah.
hurt.
You can hear that in the next in the where you're about to turn past this building, whatever's going on is in that alley.
That horse.
So before
fucked
you-
him up.
Before you go around the corner, what do you want to do to prepare yourselves?
When we find him,
Shrimpstomp is gonna unsheath his katana.
Thoradin's gonna go ahead and Thoradin's gonna have his warhammer do one-handed on his warhammer with his shield up. We're ready to go.
Most definitely gonna have her bow and arrow ready.
Nynx is going to shillelagh her quarterstaff and hold her bonus action.
Okay.
Or Earth Mother's. What did I actually not shillelagh, but it's the same spell. Same.
I thought it was
Earth Mother's Wrath.
Wrath.
She's going to use Earth Mother's Wrath on her quarterstaff and hold her bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take out my longsword.
Okay. Okay, do you go around the corner into the alley?
After Thoradin,
Yes.
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 Thoradin on point. You see that in this alley is Eversare Greycloak. His shirt has been torn. He's got a cut on him. He has a quiver across his back, but all of his arrows are gone. And he has a sword. He's pointing it at 5 Yakuza that have surrounded him. He looks a little hungover.
Did anybody think to pick up his bow as we passed it?
Nope, no.
Well, I mean, it's not going to do much good because he doesn't have any arrows for it.
It seems like they jumped him and he lost his arrows and threw down his bow to defend himself with his sword. He looks very determined to face them, but when he sees all of you, a little bit of relief comes across his face, and he smiles at the Yakuza around him. The tables have turned, it seems.
I'm gonna go ahead and just beat my warhammer against my shield. Just
Roll initiative.
psych them, not only psych them up or psych them out, and psych me up.
That's right.
That is a nat 1.
Loving this.
Can you tell me what that is?
That is an 11.
I got a
It's an
7.
11.
I got an 18.
Okay.
That is a nat 20.
Dink's got 11.
No, I got 18.
18. Thoradin got
So that's a nat 22.
22.
Your initiative is up.
Did you say a 1, Galliot?
Yeah, it'll be a
Oof.
full 4.
Your
Oof, it'd be a
initiative
4.
right here.
Shrimpstomp's a 12.
So whatever you rolled plus 2.
Did you say an 11, Jordan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you.
So 13?
Galliot actually tripped on the bow. To steady himself so he didn't fall on the longsword.
Got it. Why are you on the ground?
I'm sad.
Oh,
sad.
Maybe you can pick it up.
Maybe. Well, I'm down there.
All right. So there's 5 Yakuza. 2 have their back turned to you. The other 3 are on the other side of Eversare.
So yeah, I'm just gonna hit my hammer against the shield. And it's like, gentlemen, just the men we were looking for.
Just the men we were looking for. All right, Thoradin, you are the first to go.
The first to go. Ooh, I can't do that and what I want to do at the same time.
I feel that every single day.
All right, being the dedicated team player that I am. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start my turn by casting Bless.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to bless Shrimpstomp, Leilathia.
Fight to the death.
Sorry, I don't have a third level spell slot, so I can't actually. Or do I have second level? No, I don't have second level spell slots either, so I can't actually upcast this. And Eversare.
Nice. Smart decision.
Yes,
Awesome.
very smart.
We didn't want them fighting later.
Oh, well, I mean, I've got a full 4 for my initiative. There's not much I can really do for a while.
I'm basically blessing our for lack of a better term, marshals.
Yep. The hard hitters.
Mm-hmm. So
Awesome.
So now you guys can add a D4 to any attack or saving throw.
Nice.
Any. And it
Hmm.
continues on for, I believe, a minute.
Just a one-time thing or each
Nope.
round?
No, not even just once each round. As often as you want to.
Nice.
That is why
Okay.
Bless is so busted.
Is that the extent of your action?
That is the extent of my action.
All right, Ninx. What does Ninx do?
I'm going to move just slightly in front of. Yeah, right there. Or was I already? No, because I wasn't within 10 feet. And I'm going to extend my hand because I still have my bonus action ready. And I'm going to use my mushroom spores.
Okay.
So they have to beat a 13.
All right. So the one directly in front of you fails his saving throw.
So he takes. Okay, a d12. I forget which one is the 12. Is it this one? No, it's that one. That's the one. There we go.
That's a 1.
Oh, he takes 1
I was gonna say
poison.
It wasn't on a hard surface, but
She's like, take this!
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
That stung a little.
He's got
I feel
mosquito bite.
slimy now. Okay, do you do anything else with your turn?
That's my bonus action. Can I do it again? No.
No, because you only get one bonus action. Well,
One action.
one
bonus.
action, one bonus action.
Okay. Because I have yet to use my bonus action.
Well, what can you use your bonus action on? Which one is a BA?
It was on my shillelagh.
But you did that.
I held it. I didn't use it.
Oh, well then you could do that.
maybe the
Wait.
Was
So,
the-
so you did that as your bonus action, and then you did that poison spray as your action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what. Okay, so are you going to move any before you conclude your turn?
Yeah, I will move back. That way I'm not within.
All right, Leilathia.
I'm going to you just use my arrow. I
Okay.
wasn't decided whether I wanted to put 2 arrows in there, but since we have that handsome traveling companion, I'd really hate to mess up and
You're like my boyfriend. Traveling companion.
We're just roommates.
That and every time you've tried to, it seems to not work.
hey, I've been getting better.
Right?
It's
I
a work in
mean,
progress.
it's not your fault that he's got eyes for the warden.
It is a 21, so I
Alright.
should have done it.
Who do you who do you target?
I'll do this guy right here.
Okay, the one that just got hit with the poison spray.
Yeah.
How much damage do you do?
What do I roll for that one? The pyramid.
The double pyramid
The double pyramid.
plus whatever I wrote on that page.
I don't know where that's at.
It's only been a year.
Which one are you using?
The arrow. Oh, okay.
Yeah, your longbow.
8.
Nice.
Thank you guys. I really should have done the 2 arrows. I would have. You shouldn't doubt yourself.
Hmm.
Fuck's sake.
You wouldn't have beefed it, dude. It would have been fun.
They she fires 2 arrows and they just like curve around the bad guys and just hit every single.
2, 1 in each eye.
You're like, wait, save his penis.
Is that all he is to you?
Hey,
Objectification.
He hasn't said what I am to him.
Objectification. All right. So he looks horribly wounded by this. He looks very unhappy. Shrimp Stomp.
All right.
What are you going to do with that big blade of yours?
Shrimp Stomp is going to rush forward, hit this guy from behind. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
Damn.
Yeah, no. That is, so that'll be 8 damage.
8 damage, okay. Alright, you slash the hell out of that guy.
And then, whoop, I was never there.
Disengage.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you can disengage as bonus. I was about to be like, no.
Yep.
Although you know, technically you had him flanked, so I don't think he could get an attack of opportunity on you anyway.
Right. But either way,
It'd be pretty awkward for him. You're like,
ah.
So those two men now, they turn around looking completely shocked and gripping their wounds. And they both run to the side, to either side of the alley, trying to get away from this surprise attack. Of the 3 Yakuza that are behind Eversayer, 2 of them look a little tougher than the others. Which are, the 2 on the outside. And they immediately kind of change their stance, trying to assess the situation. And they share some quick, very terse words in Muri. And the less experienced looking Yakuza comes forward and attacks Eversayer, who's actually looking at them, not you.
I thought he saw us when we showed up. That's why I did it that way.
Yeah. He's probably kind of pivoting on every side, trying to keep them at bay. Ooh, and he stabs Eversayer.
Right to the dick.
Right to the cock.
Oh, no.
Why'd you make that noise?
It's the noise that it made whenever it happened.
Lathia sees that and she's like, I would like to rage. Immediately cross classes into barbarian.
Yeah.
Just wait till my turn. I'm not going to doubt myself.
You look epically beefed. Nail gum to his butt cheeks.
Okay, so the Yakuza on your left pulls out 2 daggers from somewhere in his shirt and throws one at Nynx and one at Delsinora.
Stop. She's already dead.
Okay, Nynx is missed. Delsinora is hit.
Poor Delsinora.
She's like,
I can't feel it. The little dust comes out of the wound.
a little bit of Delsinora dust.
There we go. That sounds real hot.
Uh-oh. Did we ever heal her?
Sounds like a season. Yeah.
Yes, we all
did.
healed.
We all healed totally? Okay.
Didn't she try to heal shrimps?
She doesn't have healing spells.
No, she just tried to, attend to him. Instead of waving her hands in the air and shrieking, tried to, put pressure on the wounds and all that.
Expertly packed him full of mud.
Oh, yes,
At Shrimp Swamp's request, not due to anything she's learned in the past.
No. She's learned from the best.
She makes a kind of a dry, delayed reaction. Ugh.
Oh.
As the dagger hits her.
Owie.
And the other steps forward about 20 feet away from Thoradin. I'm sorry, the one in the very back. That guy. and he pulls this chain out from somewhere around it, and it has some kind of blade on the end with a hooked, curved shape, and he flings it at Thoradin. Oh, Thoradin does a 20 hit.
Yes.
No.
Oh, here we go again.
Okay. So this it's like a spike with a hook coming off of the spike, and it kind of overshoots you, and he pulls it back, and the hook goes right into your back shoulder and does 4 damage. Make a strength check.
Dirty 20.
Oh, shit. Okay. You can feel that he's pulling on it, but you just step back and pull the chain right out of his hands. And he looks surprised. He's probably hungover too. So he is disarmed of that weapon now.
Jordan, you got a new weapon.
Damn straight I do.
New toy.
Sounds like a badass one too.
Mm-hmm.
A new toy added to collection.
Unfortunately, I can't actually do anything right now.
All right. Eversair slashes at the Yakuza that just attacked him. But misses.
Oh, do I need to roll to see if I keep my concentration?
Yes, you do. Since I'm sorry, I did not even think about
I'm
that.
not really sure what I need to roll.
It's a Constitution check.
Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that is a big fat one.
Oh no.
Oh no!
No more bless.
No more bless.
No more
Bless is
bless.
lost.
I was like, ow!
It's okay. I still have
Ow.
Bardic Inspiration.
Speaking of, Galliot.
Hello. It's my turn. I'm gonna move to this side of one of the sides of the alleyway to keep one of those dudes from escaping, and I'm gonna do a little finger guns at Thoradin and inspire him. Inspire.
Bardic Inspiration.
Now, what does that do for me again?
You get to add 1d6 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
All right, cool.
All right, you gave so you moved and then did your action, so that's it for Galliot, right?
Mhm.
That leaves Delsonora, who is going to retaliate against the fellow that threw a knife at her by casting Chill Touch. She wiggles her fingers, and a blue skeletal hand materializes above the furthest Yakuza.
He's like, how dare you, motherfucker?
Should like feel the touch of the grave
Rolling a
where you're going.
19.
Ooh.
She hits him.
She cups him a little too hard.
The skeletal hand comes from below.
There's no turning your head and coughing this time.
Get you
And
next
crushes
time.
his dumplings. He takes 6 damage.
As the youngest would say, my niblets.
I was going to say, it's like, rolls a 1. It's like, ah.
6
Oh,
creepy
it's cold.
skeletal hand damage.
Just creepy hand comes up, goes.
My ancestors feel this. Oh. Okay, we will have to conclude the rest of this alleyway battle in the next episode, as we've run out of time. Thank you for listening. Please like us, download us, follow us, subscribe to us, love us.
On every single platform.
Every platform.
Every platform that's ever existed.
Yep. Find us.
Find us, please.
You can follow us on Snapchat and TikTok at Goblin House Studios.
You can follow us on Facebook at Goblin House Studios. You can also follow our Twitch, which is Goblin House Studios, and everything is also linked down in the bio below. So,
Please like and follow. Love us.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.